What's up, everyone? Back again with another video. And today I just have to give an update in regards to the prankster who I did a video on a few days ago and how he went into a family's home uninvited. And it seems as if he has been, I'm going to say arrested, but he posted this video which just confirms everything that I thought and already know about social media and how clout is one hell of a drug. So let's play this clip.
Happens, the movement is real. We outside every single day. Make sure to share this everywhere.
Everywhere.
Free the guy.
Everywhere.
Free Mizzy.
Everywhere, man.
When I see
You again. Bow.
So you just saw the clip. You just saw them fools talking about, we outside, not even caring that they're inside police custody, and this guy's likely going to get arrested now. I think the charge is nuisance, public nuisance, which is a criminal offense, as opposed to trespassing, which is actually a civil matter. So even with the threat of law enforcement criminal record, these guys don't even give two hoots about what's taking place. And it's not as if these guys are young. These guys are 18, which I suppose contextually that is young, but 18 is still a big man, and big man goes to big man prison. So I just want to know how, well, I know what it is. Social media. Social media is a drug all in itself. And the most interesting thing is, despite the overwhelming evidence that points to the fact that he's in the wrong, these guys and these people, they must have enablers in their life because they don't even seem to want to even admit that they're in the wrong. I'm just going to share this article that I saw in which he attempts to, well, I say attempts, he defends himself by playing the typical card. Now, let me share this screen. And as you see, we get into this. So, TikToker who entered stranger's home, defends video amid calls for his arrest. Look at this exclusive. I'm a black male doing these things, and that's why there's such an uproar on the internet. Little does he know. So a TikTok user who went viral when he entered a stranger's house uninvited has defended his videos after they were described as abhorrent and criminal by politicians. Now, of course, because it went viral, everything else has come under the spotlight, including his other videos, which are equally as ridiculous. But this is the life of a prankster online. So Bakari Agaro, known as Mizzy on social media, posted a video of himself entering the London home as a prank 2 weeks ago. It was met with shock and anger, with many online calling for him to be arrested. The self-described content creator, who was previously arrested over clips that appeared to show him harassing Jewish people, that's the wrong move, has said the negative reaction to his videos is partly down to him being black. Now, stop right there. Now, this is where we part ways and how we cannot be using these dumbass tropes when we have evidence to the fact where we have other pranksters who aren't black who's been arrested. And I remember Vitali, he used to do all these prank videos, and he did one in particular where he was pretending that there was a bomb in a suitcase. My man got arrested and was on charge where he could have been he faced up to like 15 to 20 years in prison, and he's not black. So this idea that it's partly down to him being black, bull crap. Let's continue. In one home entry video, the 18-year-old appears with two friends saying, walk into random houses, let's go. He is then seen going through a front door that has been left open and startling the woman on its patio. Once inside the home, he lounges on the sofa before finally being asked to leave by a man who appears in the living room as children are heard calling daddy. I mean, I said this before, and I'll say this again. That guy had every right to use physical force if he felt his children were in danger, his wife or if his girlfriend, but basically his family is in danger. I support 1000% his right to protect his home from any intruder that comes into his house uninvited. And that's the thing what kills me. I think it can discontinue because even himself admits what kind of bonehead move it was. I'll admit that. So Labour Shadows DCMS Minister Alex Davis Jones had described Mizzy's content as abhorrent, saying he needed to be held responsible, as did the social media platforms. Met Police said they were investigating the videos. Mizzy confirmed he has previously been arrested after sharing a number of videos that seemed to show him harassing Jewish people. So this is a guy who has previous. Man has previous, and because of the law of fame that social media can provide you by blowing up because of one stupid video. That even him being arrested beforehand didn't stop him from continuing the madness. That's how dangerous a lot of social media has become nowadays, because people have become addicted to the algorithm, addicted to the next high. It's like a high, isn't it? When you get that likes, subscribers, viewers, you hit that peak, and then you want to keep hitting that peak and keep hitting that peak. So you have to do something keep stupid. You have to do things that are stupid. You have to keep going and keep going and keep going until, guess what? Something's going to happen. Let's continue. In one, he appears to put his hands on the victim's shoulders and attempts to leapfrog over him. He claims that this was a TikTok trend where you leapfrog over someone when the beat drops, and he has done this to many different types of people. And again, this is what I'm saying. You see how easy it is for people to become sheep. Once it's a trend, once it becomes popular, once it becomes viral, everyone wants to jump on it. Mizzy told The Independent he cares less about whether he's receiving love or hate, as it is all about getting engagement. See, proof positive. They don't give a shit. It is all about engagement. And it's the fact that people are talking that's important. So let's think back up here a second. He don't care about if he's going to get arrested, which will ruin his career chances in the future. Because let's be honest, once you have that record, certain jobs are no longer there for you. Certain industries are no longer there for you. So you have to make a way in a different type of manner entirely. But he don't care though, because guess what? It's all about engagement, and the fact that people are talking, that's important. Oh, they'll be talking about you for a second. Don't you worry about it. In response to the scathing words from MPs, he said, "It's wild how I've got that mainstream." Replying to comments branding his behavior criminal, he added, "I ain't got too much to say to them people, just that I know myself, and so do my fans." Mizzy claimed he went to the family's house the day after he posted the video and apologized. He said that while he's not the kind of person to have regrets, he does feel sympathy and remorse, in this case adding, "I wouldn't do that again." He said it could have been the best or worst decision of my life. Now, that is definitely true. I will give him that. He was more defensive when it came to other videos he has posted to his account, including one that shows him picking up an elderly woman's dog as she sits on a park bench before he runs off with it, and another where he appears to approach and ask random people at Stoke Newington Overground Station if they want to die. I mean, you just stop right there. Now, I know people and their pets, and if you're going to try some BS like that, I'm telling you, try the wrong one. Try the wrong one. You are going to get tested. I'm surprised this guy's not been tested. You know what the problem is nowadays with the youth? Youth haven't been tested like they were beforehand. You know, you used to get like beat up by the olders. These guys need beaten up. I'm telling you, these guys need beaten up. He suggested the elderly woman was in on the prank, claiming, "I said to her that if the dog came up to us again, having already came up to us 3 times, and I was going to take her dog, and she laughed and said, 'My grandson has seen you on TikTok.'" So, all right then. Another thing, that's sometimes show how fake it is. He has also filmed himself destroying books in the library and getting into the backs of strangers' cars. He said that he staged the scene in the library and that the book he destroyed belonged to him. But as you've read there, and as you can see here, you can see how just ridiculous these pranks are, and how the law of clout, the law of engagement, the law of views, the law of fame, it stops at no bounds. That these guys are willing to not only get arrested, get a criminal record, but these guys are willing to almost sacrifice their lives, all in the hope of a few views from people who, let's be honest, after that's done and dusted, they go on to the next one and forgot you've even born. But that's social media nowadays. That's the clout. That's how dangerous this is, and how funny life has become. But that's an update on this guy. Nothing seems to deter him at the moment. Maybe a punch in the face will actually stop that. But until then, I expect to see more, because that's his full-time job, isn't it? So let me know your thoughts on this. Until next time.